Hey everyone, doing something that I always always called me when I saw all the other vloggers doing it, vlogging and driving. And but I'm on my way to Jay's house, Bright Guy from Grimlock Manor, and we're going to start looking at the 3-axis skull build. But also, more importantly, we're going to be talking about our efforts to go, let's call it semi-pro ball. It's like the minor leagues of the pro league. And doing the Secaucus High School haunt this year. We'll see what's involved and what kind of resources we're going to have available to us, I guess. And hopefully we'll get a chance to go over to the school and check out where we're going to be doing the build. It's pretty exciting stuff, but I'm not going to vlog a lot of miles while driving. So we'll be updating though from Jay's house. All right, see you soon. I just thought I'd point out that while the turnpike is gritty and industrial and all that, at least on a Saturday morning, it's a nice open ride, and it's a nice day to be out and about. It's a good day for talking haunted.
Hey everyone, if you saw Fright Guy's video today, you know that we got together and discussed going pro, and well, I've called it semi-pro, minor leagues of pro leagues. I actually think that was the wrong way to look at it. David said, you know, if you're charging, you're pro. And that's true to a certain extent. However, I actually think I was looking at it the wrong way in that it's not just that we're doing it for the high school. It should be looked at that we're using the high school to put on our pro haunt. And so we could be in a factory, we could be in a stadium, we happen to be using the facilities at a high school. So yeah, we're going pro here. And tomorrow we'll be going and checking out the school and seeing what's left there. So it should be pretty interesting. Following now will be just some of the video I recorded at our meeting on Saturday at Jay's house. Fortunately, as Jay's video showed, and what mine will show, is when we were relatively mature and adult-like. It was only afterwards, after the cameras were put away, that things descended into adolescence, which was awesome. It was a terrific time. I had a great time with the guys there, Jay, Dave, and John. So looking forward to this, and check out what we were talking about.
We're guessing the gym splits in half, and we're guessing that's where it splits in half, down the middle. So what we'll probably end up doing is using half the gym to set up in. That way, throughout the course of the week, I mean, they still have the other half of the gym to do what they want to do.
Exactly.
And then these few pictures. These few pictures here are like their art center kind of space, which is where we kind of keep people up. We sell makeup.
Oh, and when you do makeup and stuff like that, or you mean?
No. Like when we get them in line, sell tickets and everything like that before they enter into the gym space.
That's a really nice school. That's not nicer than the school I went to.
Shit, tell me. Me too. I mean, I went to Woodley.
I went to Pagoda High School. I mean, you know. It was bad.
Oh, no, we're going to be on video. So say hi. Yeah, so, but, you know, we kind of went over what the budget is. We're going to start talking about, like, eventually we'll figure out ticket prices and stuff. But, you know, Dave was telling me how, like, Woodbridge High School over here, what their ticket prices were and how much, what kind of haunt it was.
Yeah, $10 for a small haunt. And
You could easily get $10 for any haunt.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it is right now.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
majority.
yeah.
If you see anything that's really high, it's when you go. I remember
Johnny's been to a few, and he went to
Yeah.
Blood Manor with me.
Right.
Yeah, Bloodman, I understand because it's so big and they put so much work, so you gotta understand how much was it? They spent like close to 20, right? Something like that.
25, I think.
But then you can see when you're in there how much work they put into it and how many actors they have in there and all that stuff. So you can see, okay, this is you getting money's work.
But I was,
And
I was walking through it like, oh, it's an animatronic from Scare Factory.
Yeah, that's what I was the problem. Right?
I knew exactly what it was. It's like, it's not scaring me. I like to point out, like,
I was just at Universal Studios in California last month,
Yeah.
and that's all I was doing. I'm like, they got that from Scare Factory, they got that from, you know, it's just it's a problem. You got to get yourself out of the mindset.
even watching the stuff on TV, like the Halloween special, or watching the distortions thing.
Yeah.
I had my mother-in-law. She loves Halloween. She's like, oh, there's this so and so. I was like, yeah, distortions. Yeah, Goliath. Yeah, I know. And she's like, wait, what do you mean? Yeah, you're not the every single vendor and what they make.
Yeah.
So
Things you shouldn't know, but you know.
Yeah, and then you're saying about prices too. I remember I was in what was Sleepy Hollow in New York? And it has 3 haunted houses, and it's what, $18? But then you understand, you're paying $18, but you have 3 haunted houses, and they have it like age range, like this is like for 5 and 10, and this is like for, you know.
Was that in Ulster Park, that one? All the way up in,
I thought it was
like...
PA, like on the border.
No, it's not PA. It's going towards, I think.
Well, there was 2 Sleepy Hollows, because there's the actual town of Tarrytown that has it, and then there's the one that's up in Ulster Park, New York, which is goes by the Headless Horseman, I think.
That's the one.
Yeah, that one was awesome, I thought.
And then you have also the corn maze and whatever.
Yep.
Like the big haunted house, I remember the cool ending was they had like the spiral and then the clowns running up and down the corner.
Right.
I remember one girl jumped in. I told her, like, if you're afraid of clowns, don't just close your eyes. She decided to keep it. She ran outside crying hysterical. With sledgehammer sounds. Just like,
Well, when we went to Universal Studios, we were with my Nicole and her sister. Her sister's 18 years old. She's deathly afraid of clowns and chainsaws. She hates them. So what's the first thing they got in Universal Studio? A clown wielding a chainsaw.
I told him how the last room in the Blood Manor was just that white room. You walked in, like, what's going on? And those clowns with the chainsaws came out. And then we found out where you had to go to get the hell out of there. So.
And when I went to the Headless Horseman, when I couldn't enjoy the show, that was because, I went with my wife and her daughter and her niece. The 2 kids were terrified walking through those haunted houses, just absolutely terrified, crying the entire way. My wife was yelling at her daughter the entire time because the daughter kept running into her and stuff like that. Halfway through the haunt, my wife lost her keys. And we didn't realize it, though, until we got out of the haunt.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, do you have the keys? I was like, no, you drove, you have the keys. And she's like, I don't have them anymore. Security actually helped her go through, like, the haunt, like, halfway back. We walked backwards through the haunt.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the keys. Ended up having to take a cab down from Ulster Park, New York, down to Teaneck, get my keys. It cost me $200 for 4 people to go down to freaking Teaneck, get my keys in my pickup truck, drive back up to Ulster Park, and then when we got up there, they'd actually found the keys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was not an enjoyable time, but it was a great haunt.
Right.
Yeah, it was definitely not worth it that way. So. Yeah.
Well, I was at Trapped in Purgatory in Staten Island. They just raised their prices from it was like $15 per haunt. They have 2 sections. One haunt there, then you actually drive like 5 minutes of the road to another little farm area. They have a corn maze, and they change it out every year. It's a whole totally different haunt. So this year they went up to $20 each haunt. So it was $40.
Yeah.
And their walkthrough was me.
Okay, so there it is. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel and check out my blog, www.devilseve.blogspot.com, where you'll find more ideas and information on Halloween and haunt-related topics. All right, thanks for watching.